Hey guys, just wanted to remind you before the video starts to subscribe to my second YouTube channel. Text me on screen and there'll be a link in the description below if you want more content from me. There's nothing there right now, but I'm working on some new stuff. I got a lot of cool ideas going up there, so hopefully you'll enjoy what goes up there as much as you enjoy what goes up here. If you want more content from me, then go and check that out. Anyway, let's get right into the video. What's going on, everybody? My name is Nedia16, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Spongebob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom. In the last episode, well, I guess I don't want to say we went to Goo Lagoon. We came out of Goo Lagoon, we finished off Goo Lagoon Pier, which was the last area of Goo Lagoon, and got almost everything there is to do there. We're only missing one sock. We got every single golden spatula we could there. But again, we'll get back and get that sock later. In this episode, there's only one place left to go. We unlocked this in the last episode, but there isn't anywhere else to go down here in Bikini Bottom. I don't see anything else to do. We're gonna go ahead and go through the gate to the Poseidome. I actually have water today, so buckle in, because this episode's gonna be a long one. You'll see why later. But anyway, without further ado, it's always so scary leaving home for the first time. We're growing up, we're moving on to this next area. Moving a whole one block.
I have brought you two here to face a great challenge.
I've got nerves of steel and muscles of sand.
And eyes of jelly.
My Poseidome has been breached by a mighty foe whom you must vanquish.
Bring it on, Your Highness! Bring it on!
In this corner, defending the Poseidome, a small square guy. And his challenger, a huge murderous robot shaped like a squirrel.
Look, it's a giraffe.
I think I need to get home to feed Gary.
Our first world boss. The different levels of different areas of Bikini Bottom have end bosses. This is our first area boss. They guard the different areas. Robo Sandy, as you saw right there, is going to start by basically elbow dropping the ground. The shockwave of dirt it makes hurts you if you get hit by it. To stay out of the way of that, she's going to come up here, jump. You couldn't see because there was a person in the way. It was actually King Neptune that was in the way there. Yes, it is King Neptune. If you've ever... That's the old King Neptune from the original series, but from the movie they changed the design for some reason. She's going to jump up in the air, bubble bash down, and her head pops off. The first phase is very easy. The second phase is going to be a little bit different, though.
I want to play, I want to play.
Patrick, we're not playing. We're fighting for our lives.
I want to play, I want to play.
Oh, all right.
Now Patrick's turn, because Patrick said he wanted to play. So Patrick is going to do mostly the same thing, stay away from the elbow. Now she's going to go to one side, and she's going to clothesline,
The old clothesline move.
and is going to jump across like that. You can actually see the announcer fish over there if you look. Same deal. She's going to come up, but her head's going to pop off. Instead of going straight up, it's going to land on the ground. You're going to run up to it, grab it. Try to stay far away from her, because if you get too close, she'll get her head back. Throw it at the electric. What a shocking takedown. In this boss fight, the announcer fish will have a little bit of commentary throughout the fight that he'll say different things related to the fight or related to what's going on. It's pretty simple. It's very charming, but it's pretty simple. You can also see a lot of detail here. You can see all the different posters and all the people with signs in the background who they're rooting for. Someone has a sign that says Whisk, apparently, if you can see it in the cutscene. The head again. Ooh, the head landed right over here. Only one more hit. The health bar is in the bottom left corner in case you can see. Wait, stay away from the dirt when it comes out. Just like that. It's the clothesline, jump over it. really awesome music in this boss fight. Oh, she actually hit me there. Okay. There are 4 pieces of underwear around the arena if you need the extra health. There's 2 over there, 1 right here, and there's 1 over there. Actually, it's only 3. Never mind. I can't. Oh no, there's 4. Because there's 1 right here, 1 over there, 1 right here, and then 1 right here. We hit this time. Ooh, grab it right out of the air that time, and throw it 1 more time.
I've never seen such an electrifying match.
This match truly is electrifying. If you were to wait too long before you threw the head,
That was fun. Your turn, Spongebob.
Oh? We...
and we're back to playing as Spongebob now. All right, I'm gonna go and grab the underwear. I don't anticipate we're gonna get hit very much. I'll go and grab it anyways. In that last phase, if you were to take too long before you threw the head as Patrick, the robot would actually kind of magically warp the head back to itself. So just be wary of that. It's now going to hold its head out. It's now going to hold its head out above us as if it's teasing us. I want to bubble bash at the right time and hit the button on the button underneath it. This comes back to the age-old video game logic of it. If it just didn't do the move where we could hit it, we would never be able to do it. It would just beat us simply by outlasting us because it's a robot. It can seemingly go forever, but oh well, we didn't design the robot, so. What is King Neptune's role in this? I guess they probably wanted a King Neptune cameo in this game, but I mean, well, I know Poseidon. Like Poseidon is like the Greek gods and everything. And King Neptune is obviously like a reference to one of the Greek gods. But like, why is he here, and what's his role? Is he like the overseer of it? Did he make this robot? Well, obviously he didn't make the robot, but also this thing did not come out of the Duplicatotron. It is way too big. Maybe the individual pieces did. Oh well, we have more reflection we need to do, but for right now, it's down. TKO.
That was quite a battle. Tell him what he's won, Johnny. It's a new power, the Bubble Bowl. But wait, there's more. A golden spatula, and that's not all. A gift certificate for $5.32 to Dean's Little Shop of Dried Fish Flakes and Flowers.
Oh, thank you. It all means so much. I promised myself I wouldn't cry.
Cry all you want, but not here. We just wax the floors.
I love the $5.32. That's really funny to me. Get a new loading screen.
Hey, Plankton.
Yes, what is it?
I was just wondering why all the robots seem to be coming from inside the chum bucket.
Have they? I really haven't noticed.
Yeah. And then there's that big flashing neon sign that says Robot Headquarters.
SpongeBob, I'm your friend, right?
No, not really.
Exactly, and as your non-friend, I worry about you. Like right now, you're thinking too much. I'm worried you might really hurt yourself. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna think for you. This way you won't hurt yourself, and you can just keep working on getting me into the jump bucket.
Thanks, Plankton. You're the best non-friend a friend could have. No more thinking for me.
I didn't get to talk a lot about that boss fight actually during the fight, but I do want to comment that while the boss fight is very easy, and it's very quick as you saw right there, it is very well done. It's a very fun boss fight, and it really, I think it really is a good first area boss fight, because it's a good transition from, you know, the easier levels that we had down here to a little bit more difficult stuff we're going to have up here. That isn't to say this next area of Bikini Bottom isn't difficult, more so more complicated. The next 3 areas are probably 3 of the most complicated levels in the game, actually, with some very difficult challenges. So, normally, I probably would have ended the episode here. We did the boss fight, we're done, we'll do everything next time. But that boss fight was short. So here's what we're going to do. We have a new power, which I'll show off momentarily, and we have this entirely new area of Bikini Bottom. So the rest of this episode is going to be backtracking to everywhere we haven't been, and exploring this new area of Bikini Bottom. Let's start right now. So we have Sandie's tree dome. We'll get into that later. We now have an open sponge ball that we can use to roll around a little bit. Mr. Krabs is out here now if you want to talk to him. I guess first things first, we can get a sock by whacking this fountain. Don't ask me how that works, but it just is. It just did. The robots apparently have the ability to somehow get socks inside of this fountain to where by hitting it you get it. I don't know. Don't ask me. Here's Bubble Buddy out here. Let's talk to him.
Teach you how to bowl a bubble. Press this button and you'll bowl a bubble that can knock down robots from a safe distance.
Wow!
Remember though, the bubble bowl only works on things that are close to the ground.
Got it.
Remember to keep your distance, guys. 6 feet apart. Alright. So the Bubble Bowl, by pressing, well, it's the X on the game controller, whatever button you have mapped on whatever console you're playing, you will bowl a bubble. By pressing it for the shortest amount of time, it will go slower. By holding it down more, it will go faster and will go a longer distance. You can aim it, the direction of the bowling pin is the direction it will go. You can aim it in the middle of it, but you can only angle it about 45 degrees from the start of where it did. You can also turn it around a little bit, but you don't have very much. You don't have a very wide range of where it can go once you start it. So just be wary of that. But this is going to be very helpful. It's going to be extremely useful, as you saw, like you said, for hitting things that are close to the ground, for getting things that are a long distance away, things like that. First things first, I guess, we can come over here, and we can hit this pressure plate. And we can hit this button with the Bubble Bowl. It's kind of weird that we have an ability that is the name of an actual thing in SpongeBob, because the Bubble Bowl, if you remember, is the football game that they play at in Band Geeks. So it's kind of weird that we're bowling this bubble. They probably could have called it something else, although that episode came out before this game did, so I guess I don't really blame them, but it's just kind of a weird observation. This building over here is Shady Shoals. This is the kind of like the old folks' home, I guess, the retirement home. And on top of it is a golden spatula. We have 30 golden spatulas, so if we wanted to, we could go down there and get into that level down there. We can actually see it. Wow, that's a pretty good draw distance for this game. We can actually get down there into that level if we really wanted to. We have a lot more we need to do. We have Sandie's tree dome.
Daddy, your tree dome is leaking!
Them there robots busted up the last SpongeBob. I got a treehouse top full of robots and it's all your fault, so get in there and clean up your mess.
Ready, set, go. We have another arena and a new robot, Bombot. Bombot is very easy to defeat because it just walks up to you. You can see it right here. Excuse me. Oh my god. It just walks up to you. Nope. And it explodes, which actually just happened right there. Bombot walks up to you, and if you let it, it explodes, and if it explodes, it does damage to you. It's as simple as that. I guess there's a robot somewhere we missed. Are you telling me that Sandie is incapable of doing this? Sandie is, like, the most combat-oriented of all the characters because of the lasso, but maybe she can only use it when she has her suit on, and because she's in her tree dome, she doesn't have her suit on? I have no idea.
Alrighty then, that's much better. I suppose you'll be needing this more than me.
Sandie, you are helping us collect golden spatulas. Just hold on to it and turn it in. I swear to God, this game. Alright. Love the attention to detail of SpongeBob's dried out face because it's in the tree dome. That's a really nice touch that they didn't. Because obviously Sandie's tree dome's full of air, SpongeBob obviously is dried out because he's not in the water. I don't know how to explain that. I didn't really explain Bombot that well. He walks up to you and explodes if he gets close. It's very simple. He's on a timer, so he only explodes up to like 5 seconds. It's not a huge deal. That was Sandie's tree dome. Golden spatula can get in there. We'll go into Shady Shoals in a bit. We don't need to talk to Mr. Krabs. My nose is running. Over here, we have the police station. I guess we could report the problem to the police, but we're 31 gold spatulas in it. I don't think we need to at this point. This guy's just sitting behind the desk not doing anything. The police station doesn't really have anything for us right now. Instead, except for this. The robot viewer. Step on the metal square in front of the viewer to activate it. This is essentially a bestiary. It shows you information about all the robots we've seen so far, and just gives you little tips about them and just, you know, that kind of thing. Nifty electrical touch attack, not tall enough to ride most roller coasters, but more vicious than a pack of rabid clams. So, for any new robots that we'll be seeing, he just kind of bobbing his head to the beat there. Looks like he's dancing. He looks like he's doing the thing that Angry Video Game Nerd does in the one of the Simpsons of Tunes videos. That's what he looks like he's doing. So you can view all the different robots here. It gives you a little bit of information about them. Gives you, you know, some. It's not really that serious. It's not actually that helpful. The most helpful thing about them is it tells you their name and the kind of attack that they do. But other than that, it just gives you mostly parody fun facts, I guess, because like the roller coaster thing is obviously a parody. He gives delightful hand puppet shows, so it's mostly just facts about the robots in canon that are just mostly humorous and pretty funny. But we'll be here at the end of each episode at the end card anytime we encounter a new robot. We have a lot of robots to make up for, so I'm going to be showing all these off in the next few episodes at the end card. So other than that, though, that's everything in here. There isn't really anything. There's just some shiny objects in the robot viewer. That is actually everything in the new area of Bikini Bottom. You'd think there would be more, but there actually isn't. We got everything you need. The golden underwear on top of the police station, Sandie's tree dome, and the spatula on top of Shady Shoals, and the sock and the fountain are actually everything that you need to do in the main hub area of the new Bikini Bottom area. There are, however, 2 different things that we can do in 2 previous levels. So we're going to go ahead and go there, and I'll show off both of those. This is something that I showed off when we were here the first time, but if you warp to the Cowabungie Spatula and Jellyfish Fields and come to the end here, you can see this. We need the Bubble Bowl ability to use this. We have that now. Let's go ahead and we bowl a strike. That was terrible. Let me do that again. You know, I actually did bowling in high school, and that's a... You don't even have to get a strike to get all of them. That's lame. Alright. Can I hit this one, please? There we go. That's about a good... That's a pretty good representation of my actual bowling ability in high school. I bowled in high school, but because of my eyesight, I wasn't very good at it, so... Yeah. That's actually all there is here. Yeah. Literally just that. However, that does give us 11 out of 14 socks, so we still need 3 more, which we'll be back again to get those later. But right now, though, let's go ahead and warp to the next area where there is something for us to do. You can probably see it over there because I brought it up when we were here the first time, but by warping to the Tower Bungee Spatula in Goo Lagoon, we now have the ability to play Skee-Ball. This is something that isn't really that useful, all things considered. This is for getting shiny objects if you're interested in that. you can use this to grind shiny objects because, yes. You can use this to get shiny objects because whatever hole you get it in will give you the corresponding amount of shiny objects. In real life, I'm actually pretty good at skee-ball. In this game, I am terrible at this skee-ball thing. I cannot do this for the life of me. Because the ball physics are super weird, and I don't like them. You want to stand right on this, like, broken part. But, yeah. There's actually a glitch you can do where you put a stone tiki in the hole, and then you bowl on top of it, and it gives you infinite shiny. Well, not infinite. It gives you a lot of shiny objects. I'm not gonna do it because I'm gonna be trying not to abuse too many glitches in this playthrough. But it's there if you want it. You can look up a tutorial on how to do it on YouTube. It isn't too hard. But yeah, this is here if you want it. It's not really anything that exciting. But it's definitely... I guess it's technically a way you could grind for shiny objects, but it's incredibly inefficient, so I would not recommend this. It's incredibly inefficient, so this is not the way I would recommend you grind for shiny objects, just because... I mean, like, look at this. I guess you could probably get it down to a size where you could hit whatever number you wanted every single time. But, like, it'd be really hard to do that. I'm just sitting here stalling for time. So yeah, skee-ball is open. We can play it now if you're into that. I am not. I mean, it's a cool mechanic. It's a cool little Easter egg, cool little gimmick, but but it's not anything I'm interested in. We are getting out of here. Back to Bikini Bottom we go. You know, I said this episode was going to be long because I thought it was going to take us longer to do the boss fight and all this other stuff, but it honestly hasn't taken us very long. And they even have stuff to cut out when I edit this. One last thing we have left to do, though, is to enter Shady Shoals Rest Home, actually, is what it says on the little sign there. Someone very special waiting for us inside.
Man and Barnacle Boy, my heroes! Hit me with a water ball. Hit me, hit me, hit me.
We don't do that stuff anymore, kid. We're retired.
Is that the TV repairman?
No, it's that excited sponge kid again.
Oh, are you sure he can't fix the TV?
Mermaid Man, 'twould be my greatest honor to fix your television.
Goody!
Hey, sponge kid, you really want to help out?
Oh boy, would I!
Okay then, but lighten up a bit on the enthusiasm, huh? You're making my bowels act up. We've got a little problem with some robots down in the Mermalair. Are you sure you're up to this task?
Absolutely, Barnacle Boy!
Well, go over to the couch to access the Mermalair. We'll meet you down there.
Is it pudding night yet?
But Barnacle Boy, I do not need to hear about your bowels. And also, Mermaid Man, I agree pudding is delicious. We're not going to go into the Mermalair quite yet, although that is the next area we are set to do. By talking to Mermaid Man, we have access to it. I suppose we can fix your TV, but we can also destroy everything else. There is good reason for this, I promise. By going around, I always like to hit everybody too, just to be safe. By going around and destroying every possible thing in the Mermalair.
This is a Bikini Bottom news update. We're getting unconfirmed reports that the robot menace is emanating from the chum bucket. The proprietor Plankton has released the following statement. Hear me now! I'll crush you all beneath my... And now back to your regular programming. Retirement Home Girls Gone Wild.
Wow. By breaking everything and hitting the TV, you get a sock. As you're technically fixing it, but oh well. I don't want to hear about Retirement Girls Gone Wild. That does not sound like a very... Look at this person popping a wheelie on their freaking wheelchair. Did you see that? Holy crap. Yo, look at that, bro! These old people are more dexterity than I do. Good lord. Alright. I do not want to hear about you retirement home girls going. What did I say right quick?
TV repair kid again?
Ew. Kid, if I were you, I'd get going fast.
Alright. Isn't much anything. Excuse me, there isn't anything much left else for us to do here. Next time on Let's Play Spongebob Squarepants Bad for Bikini Bottom, we're gonna enter the Mermalair and see what Mermaid Man and Barnacle, the legendary superheroes, want our help for. If you like this part, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more content, and subscribe to my second YouTube channel. And I'll see you guys then. Peace out.